We Gucci. There we go.
We Gucci?
Yep.
Oh.
All right. Well. Of course.
Sorry, got the munchies already. Oh, you're facing that way?
I kind of have to talking to my mic.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours doesn't. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I thought you were talking about how this microphone might not be omnidirectional.
Oh, it is not omnidirectional. You do sound quieter.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's.
I mean, you can spin it.
I don't remember how this looks.
Yeah, just squeeze those and spin it. Yeah, that way.
Oh, that takes a lot more force.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts my fingers.
Oh, that's way better.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, sick. So, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Sorry if you heard that.
I did.
Oh, you heard my gulp?
Oh, don't remember.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so we smoked. Wait, what the hell?
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. That's way better. Holy shit. So we smoked Apple Tart from the dispo.
Which is like what kind?
It's a sativa.
A sativa. Okay. What was the THC content?
I'd have to go check the bag.
Oof, you should have that.
Yeah.
You should probably actually bring the bag with you before the podcast every time. Learning.
Well, it's too bad.
Your mom's favorite phrase. Now we know. He's grabbing the bag. So yeah, I know nothing about this because I did not go to dispo with him. I don't typically go. We don't typically go to the dispensary together. We end up just going each after work, getting our own stuff. And sometimes I pick up edibles with him in mind.
Yes. Yeah, Apple Tart. It's 29.64.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you want to sniff it, look at it.
Mm.
We should probably take a picture of the bud.
Yeah, true.
Like a little video of it.
How much was this?
Don't remember.
Lucky. That back. But yeah, the first thing that I noticed was how smooth it was.
Very, very smooth.
That was insane.
Yeah.
I'm kind of actually impressed that I ran out of water, but I think paper hits my throat harder than I feel like it does to you. Like, I'm not used to the paper burn feeling.
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, because I'm used to, like, my pen and stuff like that, so I know I'm good with the actual smoke, just not the paper burning.
Yeah, I feel that.
That crap sucks. I don't know why I just said crap like I'm 13.
Crap. Wow, I feel like I can still hear myself in yours over mine.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
But this might be a more sensitive microphone anyway.
Maybe.
Which is weird for what is it considered if it's not omnidirectional? Monodirectional?
That's a question for the audio nerds. I have no idea.
If anyone knows what the opposite of omnidirectional is, whatever this microphone is, where it's like I have to speak into one side.
I think it's just considered directional, actually.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I know I knew it at one point, and I no longer remember. But that would be weird for it to be more sensitive being directional as opposed to omnidirectional. But I don't know. I'm not an audio nerd, clearly.
Yeah, so it would be a directional microphone. Yeah.
Who knows? What was I gonna say?
I don't remember.
Say something before that.
You tell me.
I have no idea. Must have been a lie. I don't know.
Yeah, same. Um, I completely forgot what we were doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been talking literally this whole time. So, your turn, sir.
I'm good.
This is your podcast.
It's our podcast.
Yeah, not the me podcast. So you're still not living up to the rules.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do a whole lot right now.
Walk us through what you're doing. Just talk us through what
I
you're
can't
doing.
even think of what I'm doing at the time. I gotta take these off. I can't keep listening to my voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't blame you.
That was another big part of why I wasn't talking. It was just
Hated it.
I can't. No, I don't hate my voice. I just couldn't stand
The reverb.
hearing myself twice.
Yeah, I get that
I
at
think
work.
I got everything. All the levels pretty even.
We'll figure it out later. There's so many ways for him to fix this in post that
I
right
don't
now is
know.
honestly
I don't think
not
there are.
one of the most important.
I don't think there's any way.
You
to figure
went
it out
through
in
them
post.
last week.
Yeah, but that's not in post. That's in the moment. I can't turn this stuff off in post. I have to do it now, or I don't.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
As we go on, we'll figure out, okay, this one sounded kind of not great. How can we fix it?
This
Later.
sounded all right, but I had
Yeah.
to be looking at my mic when I talked for it to work,
Yeah.
which is too bad because I don't like sitting like this. It feels weird.
I know. I feel like I should be playing my game right now.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you could be doing what I'm doing of just,
Looking over.
yeah. I'm kind of like catty corner.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to,
Yeah.
but I feel like my mic's a little bit more directional.
So why did you choose this weed when you went to Dispo?
I don't know what got me to choose this one.
Something had to have. When did...
I think
Wait,
it was
you
just
only
when
just
I
went to
looked-
Dispo like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's when I got it.
Yeah, so how do you not remember like what you did when you walked in?
No, I don't remember what like drew me to it.
Oh. Because for me, when I go,
Oh, good.
I always go in being like, okay, this is the kind of thing that I'm looking for. And then they tell me. That's how I remember. It's like, okay, they tell me this for like these kinds of things.
All right, so I'm looking at the strain here, on Leafy,
Mm-hmm. I see
and
that.
it doesn't feel too promising.
What do you mean?
Hold on, let me put this in performance mode so I have to look at it. So the feelings: euphoric, relaxed, tingly. Let me know if you feel any of those feelings.
Mm-mm.
No, all right. I do feel a little relaxed and a little euphoric.
I do not feel euphoric at all.
The negatives: anxious, headache, paranoid. Helps with anxiety, depression, and pain. I don't know how it can give you anxiety, but help your anxiety at the same time.
The euphoric feeling.
I'm
Relaxed. The relaxed feeling.
glad, but it also makes you anxious. You're just so anxious
It
about how
can.
relaxed you feel. Like,
Do you
fuck,
not
I feel
remem-
too good.
You do
Oh,
realize that
damn it.
anti-anxiety
It just-
medications say the same thing. Side
I
effects
know.
can include anxiety, and
depression
same with
meds.
depressants.
Yeah.
Or antidepressants, I guess.
Same thing.
Um.
They're literally the same thing.
Oh my god.
If the antidepressant could become a depressant all of a sudden, and everything's a lot worse.
Yeah, I guess technically by
But
this argument and conversation in particular's reasoning, yes,
Yeah.
one and the same, antidepressant and depressant, yes,
so
because side
hopefully,
effects.
hopefully it doesn't. I'm worried about the paranoid because I hate when I
See-
get paranoid.
Bad side effects, coming from a woman's standpoint, bad side effects, that is the shortest list I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, it's always a short list with weed because weed's gas.
But all I can think about is birth control pill side effect sheet
Oh, this is
is stupid.
I didn't realize it was a hybrid of apple fritter and
Completely
runs.
ignored.
We've smoked runs. I'm listening to you. I know that's normally is a long one, but normally it's a long one for any medicine. I'm not taking medicine.
Birth control very specifically though.
That's also.
But anyways.
All right. Bitch. So.
You know.
It's a hybrid of apple fritter and runts. And runts.
Ooh, I want to try apple fritter.
We've smoked runts before.
I don't remember how I went with that.
I don't remember how I was. I think we liked it though. We
from
thought it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
This was really smooth.
This definitely like stuck out in my mind.
Yeah.
Like this is on par with gelato for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do really want to try that apple fritter though.
It's actually kind of funny that you say it was on par with the gelato because Tom gave us both the gelato and the runts. So.
Oh.
Thanks, Tom. It's just funny. But you pick those two as two that you really like, and they just wouldn't be the two.
Oh, no,
I know.
He didn't give us the Apple Tarts. I'm saying this Apple Tarts is up.
But
okay.
two of them. He gave us. All right, I do want to look at the apple fritter. Oh, that looks good. All right.
Yeah, I do.
The feelings: relaxed, tingly, and giggly. I do feel a little giggly, but I mean almost anything makes me a little giggly. I'm not paranoid and giggly, so
yeah.
It's relaxed, tingly, giggly, and then negatives are dizzy, headache, and anxious, which I don't hate those. Those aren't bad. Those aren't terrible. I also never get a headache, so it's good.
Yeah, you do.
Not from smoking.
No, I was gonna say you get headaches.
But this says it gives you headaches. And this has never given me headaches.
I get headaches from like dehydration.
Oh, we can get apple fritter from jars.
What?
Cannabis. Which I did see open, and I did want to go in there and check it out. It has a 4.0. It only has one rating.
Wow.
Shango. I've seen a lot of Shango, but I don't really give a shit.
My old manager's girlfriend is the manager there.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe we have to go to Shango then.
Or maybe she's not the manager or something. She works there or she's worked there for a very long time. Or basically cool. Since they opened.
I think that it shows you where you can get it.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Oh, House of Dank has it too. Wow, that's a huge difference.
There has got to be a quiz on like find the strain you should smoke.
Can you see this?
What?
Price difference? Shango is $12 for an eighth. House of Dank is $20.
Damn.
Well, that's. Bro,
I also can't see that far.
Oh, all right.
Literally can't see anything.
All right. How much for an ounce? Surprisingly, an ounce. It's only $1 more. At House of Dank.
What?
A whole ounce.
Damn.
All right, you can get a G for $4.
So they're the place to go for bulk buy, but anywhere else is for like single hits.
I guess. Sriracha, apple fritter, Kush cake. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. So this is a. Oh, I thought I had the percentage.
Oh.
Damn.
I'll do my hair tomorrow.
I can just read these fucking reviews.
Oh god.
I got this strain in diamond sauce form and had a fat glob sesh with my Doge, and it made me trip balls and imagine 4D aliens were doing tests on me while I was staring at the COD loading screen for 3.5 hours. Overall solid strain. 9 out of 10.
What the fuck did I just?
416 people found that helpful.
Oh my god.
Alright, this guy gave it a 5. You said, was so strong without the pan icy feeling when you get too high too quick. Did put me in my ass for the rest of the night, but I was so relaxed it didn't matter. I was able to get up and do stuff I just didn't want to. Yeah. Can't believe people are finding these helpful. Alright. Oh man, that was a good one. That's cool.
We should do one of those quizzes of like, what strain should you smoke next? And it's like, how do you want to feel?
We could do
Blah
that
blah
next
blah
week.
blah blah blah.
We
could do that right now.
No, we should do that next week. and then the next week.
Why not just do it right now for next week?
We're not smoking next week. Every other week. For the review.
Oh.
I'm saying we do it next week and then review it the next week.
What if we did individual ones for next week for our chit chat? And then that week we do one together to figure out the review.
We could.
I think that would be kind of fun, not gonna lie.
I'm gonna... No. There's not really any funny reviews here.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta step up your games.
Well, I'm not reading all the reviews. I'm sure there's a ton of fucking reviews. Oh, there's only 43. Alright, we'll read all the reviews.
Okay. Jesus Christ, did someone write their dissertation?
They did, yeah, they went in on it.
Oh my god, that was a whole, screen. And it was also full of emojis.
At 38%, this is not something to underestimate.
Jesus Christ.
This was extremely dense. Recommend a bowl or packs of it to try before a whole joint. It's a medicine dump truck. Well,
that's what I need.
A whole joint. So, yikes.
And I'm not really feeling it that much, but my tolerance has really gone up very quickly. Oh, God.
I can't read this one, but I can look it up.
What?
I said, this strain hits hard. First, you notice a sweet taste, almost like a freshly baked pastry in the morning. Then the high hits you, completely R-worded for the next 2 hours. One of my favorites.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the hoping, boys.
It sounds like one of your buddies wrote it.
Here's the hoping. My God, that sounds awesome. I want to be R-worded for the next 2 hours.
Honestly, yeah, same.
Yeah,
I'm really hoping.
Oh, man. All right.
I need something to help me hyper-focus.
I like that.
High key.
That was a good weed. That was a fun smoke.
Yeah.
It didn't hit you all at once. Well, it's going to hit me all at once.
Is it?
It's hitting me kind of slow right now, but I'm going to hit a wall.
See, for me, by now, I'm pretty much at where I'm going to be for the rest of the high session. I'm pretty much at my max high.
Yeah.
And this amount of time since we smoked.
Okay.
But you look like a SoundCloud rapper right now.
Maybe I am one.
Oh.
You should all check out my SoundCloud.
Oh my God. You look ridiculous.
Thank you. I was just listening for the audio.
But yeah, so I'm nervous, kind of, because of how hard people are saying it's hitting, but I'm very skeptical that I'm going to experience something like that.
Yeah.
I smoked 2/3 of my joint.
That's kind of how I am right now. It hasn't really hit yet, but people are saying it's going to really hit.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
But I'm it hasn't hit me yet, and it doesn't typically take me this long to be comatose.
Right.
I get pretty high pretty quick, and then it also... Typically, I'll be stoned in about a half hour. And then I'll be stoned for about 2 to 3, and then I'll be coming down for the next, hour and a half. I've pretty well timed out my high time, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of High Time Magazine should sponsor us. Put us in
I didn't realize there was a High Time magazine.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. You have so much stoner culture to come into contact with yet. Do you know who Cheech and Chong are?
I only learned about them while working at Spencer's.
Wow.
I've never heard of them before that. The only weed person I knew of was Snoop Dogg.
Only Snoop?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was he's the weed dude.
Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
I don't picture him with weed at all.
What? That is crazy. You don't picture Seth Rogen with a joint?
When I hear Seth Rogen, I don't think of weed.
What about James Franco?
No.
What the hell? What's your problem?
I don't know.
My God. What about Zach Brown?
I guess the only other person.
Of the Zach Brown band.
No.
He smokes weed.
That makes me very happy, but
that's so
I
cool.
don't think like
Zach Brown's a real one.
when I hear Zach Brown's name, I don't think weed. But the only other person I could think of is Bob Marley.
That's crazy.
The most iconic weed smoker, Bob Marley.
But I mean, Seth
Like
Rogen,
that's
really?
what I'm saying is like
No idea?
the only celebrities or people that I affiliated with weed were Snoop Dogg and Bob Marley. I didn't even know Cheech and Chong existed.
I mean, I always think of like Dr. Dre.
Yeah, and that wasn't like my culture at all. So like I didn't like rap, so I didn't get to know what rappers were like as people.
He's like, yeah, but, Snoop Dogg. I knew Snoop Dogg.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. She's a gamer. She's a cool chick.
I know, but because of his kind of like cross, they're kind of like, intersection.
Awesome. They're so good.
He got more in, like, he got introduced to more people than just stoners.
Well, he also did a lot of, like, kid stuff when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like, he went from gangster rap and gangbanging and, like,
to being
Long Beach, to being on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
like,
to being,
great.
Oh my
great
God.
Show. Oh.
Yes, Big Time Rush slapped.
Absolutely smacked.
I loved that show. It was definitely like a show that I didn't like it for the same reason that a lot of girls our age liked it, of like, ooh, hot boys. I was just like, this is just a funny show.
Like, Yep. Yeah, it was just honestly one of the best.
It was just genuine humor, and it was, I guess maybe this is why I like watching you and your friends hang out, is just like I love watching boys be dumb, I guess.
We're very simple.
To just hang out with each other.
And my friends, we're the simplest.
Oh my God, yeah.
But our jokes are they're so leveled, they're so complex now.
We gotta have everybody over again.
We can't get new members of boys. Like we hit capacity. We have a couple boys who aren't really in on certain bits. Jeremy?
Yeah, it's been very interesting to see how your friend group grows and evolves over time.
It just doesn't.
But like, to me, when we first started dating, it was you, Owen, and Gabe. And that was it.
Well, I mean, that's still really the core. Ross has become a big part of it.
Yeah, Ross is a new member, at least to my perspective.
Well, he's been around. He just hasn't been like physically around. He's always been in group chats and calls.
Yeah,
we'd all play Xbox
because I'm thinking
together.
Even like back into high school.
No, in high school, that's when we started playing Siege. Rainbow Six.
Oh, I do remember those days.
No, those were awful days.
I forgot.
Those are dark days.
See, and I didn't know Ross was part of that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Titular even.
Really?
Yeah, that's where he and I started having same brain moments, and then I just kind of
really
we all fell apart from there. We
were dating like pretty significantly at this point, and this is just how little you talk to me about anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I had no idea that you had this whole other best friend.
Yeah.
No clue.
Well, we never really hung out.
Because to me, Ross didn't come into the picture until we moved back.
Oh yeah, well, he's been around for a while.
Yeah, and then Cody too.
I think
I only just met Cody.
I've been friends with Cody for a long time.
Right, but I only just met him for the first time at Halloween.
Yeah, Cody's a good guy. I like Cody. But
meanwhile, you met my best friend at the same time I did.
Yeah. Well, no, you met her before. I had to meet her after coming to the
store that
store.
Week.
Yeah.
Right.
So you met her before me for sure.
I cannot believe that her and I have only been friends for 3 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's only been 3 years, and I feel like it's been 3 whole lifetimes with it. How much crap that girl's been through.
And you guys are pretty close to each other too.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's really nice. Girl friendships aren't as fun as boy friendships.
I sent her the funniest TikTok earlier.
Oh, this
I was like, her and I send each other. This one I actually can just read out loud. It's not very visual.
Good.
But her and I send funny friendship things back and forth. So I'm sure you've seen the trend of girlhood or girlhood, and it's a 2-slide slideshow of like girls and rollers versus other forms of intergirlhood that guys don't really know about. And so the second slide on this one is a text conversation between 2 girls, and it's an iPhone message. So it goes, Blue says, "Swear on my life you won't say anything." Response, "Swear on my life." Blue says, "My life. You hate yourself." Black says, "Oops, sorry, you right. I swear on your life." And then Blue just says, "LOL, LOL, okay, so."
Alright.
That's just her and I being friends. I sent her another one that I was like, us before your husband came to the picture. And it was, "Ew, look at that duo. Actually, the duo." And then the second slide is 2 cats. And it says, one is in a healthy relationship. The other's taste in men is self-harm. And she said, "Absolutely," in all caps.
Those are big facts.
So,
oh my God.
That is just me and my best friend in a nutshell. Is just like us casually, like low-key being kind of shitty people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you need those people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You need the person that you can kind of like, show the not social media side to, of just, life sucks sometimes.
Yeah,
life is not as glamorous as social media perceives it to be.
Yeah,
so
projects it.
What?
Projects it as?
I guess. Is it projects? Because we perceive.
It's a word. It's one of them.
It's a word that starts with P. I know that.
You can find it if you think real long and hard. I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
But that is not what Stoner Brain is here for.
Nope. Not at all.
God. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I could do an entire Genshin podcast just by myself, just talking to myself about this goddamn game.
Yeah. Anyway. We had a list of things to talk about. Oh,
we didn't.
How'd you cut your finger?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we did have a list.
Not a list. I started a topic about 5 minutes before we went outside to smoke, and Joe goes, save it for the podcast.
I said, "Shut your damn mouth, bitch."
And I was
we have a podcast.
Okay, whatever. But so I worked this morning, and then I went to the grocery store and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've been gone half of the day, right? Had my keys on my neck for the past, I don't know, I'd say hour and a half or so, because running errands, and that's just how I wear my keys. And I had this wonky key ring that was super bent, and so the one end prong, and it was like obviously super cheap too, so it was really sharp. It was poking up, and I step out of my car in our driveway, so I'm literally home. I've been holding these keys. I'm about to set them down. I get out of my car, and I move my hand down from like putting my seatbelt on or whatever I was doing. And I move it back down to my side, and I catch the cuticle right next to my nail. And my cuticles are super dry right now because it's winter. And so they're like really cracked and gross right now.
Oh, man.
I hit it straight on basically a nail.
Ooh.
Like an actual metal nail. And just, it was not fun, and it was not stopping bleeding. And you were in the shower, so I couldn't even get you to help me bring in the groceries. I just had a bleeding finger when I came into the house. That is
mega bad.
That's why I even still had my bag on when I went into the bathroom to grab a Band-Aid.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I was grabbing a Band-Aid
Yeah,
because I was bleeding everywhere.
I was trying to talk to you, but I
No,
realized you're not
I was trying to get
responding.
my Band-Aid on so I could go grab the milk that was in my car.
I would have helped
And
you.
it was sunny
I was
outside, so I
almost
couldn't
done.
just... No, you weren't.
I was.
You were in there for another, like,
Yeah,
15
but if
minutes.
you would have said, yeah, I was like, okay, I'll come out. But I was like, oh,
You're just
I must
relaxing.
not need
chilling.
anything. I'm gonna listen to.
I just needed to get this done so
I
I
was
could
doing
go
my
do it. I didn't
concert.
really need your help. It was just going to be appreciated. But then I did that, and I was like, well, now I have to go inside pretty quick anyway. So I'm just going to try and grab this and bring it with me. That's why I landed everything on the couch instead. I'm like, I'm not hanging this crap up.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. I just like kind of threw it on the couch, and I was like, God damn it.
Do your hands ever get so dry that they crack? Well, you probably lotion.
Not my hands themselves, my cuticles.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always had super dry and thick and calloused cuticles anyway that always are bleeding.
Right.
So at this point I'm just used to it. So that's why like it especially hurt this was actually healing. This was one I'd actually like been dealing with for a while, and it just, oh god, it hurt so bad.
Yeah. I had never really had dry hands, but in basic, in Missouri in the winter, that wind, no humidity in the air whatsoever, just dry wind blowing past, my knuckles cracked and bled constantly. Then we had to put on wool and leather gloves, or just leather gloves over your bare hands, and man, cracked bloody knuckles going into not worn in leather gloves is awful.
Man,
Easily one of the worst.
That does suck. But I guess that's kind of what basic training is for.
Yeah, I guess. It went fucking cool though. That was fucked up.
I know.
The Army should invest in better gloves.
Or just, maybe a small hand cream.
Well, I mean, you
some
had
general skin health, because
after it got cold that next Sunday, that's what people got, was some sort of a lotion. But you can't just have any lotion. It has to be scentless lotion.
Yeah, it has to be like very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty miserable.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it's weird how much of it you kind of block out of your brain. For how long I was there, I don't think about hardly any of it ever.
Yeah,
every once in a while a memory will pop in.
Whole
I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I did.
And that was your first time like away from home too.
Yeah, it was fun.
Your first time not being home for 5 months straight.
So fun.
Yeah,
it's super easy. It's super easy. Everybody could do it.
Don't.
But drill sergeant got my face.
I hate that so much. I find that,
so
especially
so
when
many other people.
I know. Well, that's why I hate that you say it, and I really need to get soundproof headphones because you are driving me insane listening to you play Call of Duty.
You know what really got someone
You are
going?
like my least favorite person when you play Call of Duty. I'm not joking.
I don't. Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
And I hate it because I sit next to you all of those hours and I'm trying to play my happy, wholesome game after being berated all day.
Yeah.
I get berated by men at work and I get berated by my husband at home.
I'm not berating you. Stop it.
I know you're not berating me. You're berating other people and I have to listen to it.
I'm just being mean. It is really funny that there was probably some guy that got on the other team at one point. And they're like, what a long day at work. And they had to deal with my fucking smart ass, just like, dumbass, you stupid fucking idiot. Just going in on them. They're like, can't just have a fun day.
That's my life, Joe, and I'm your wife.
But you don't go on
You're supposed to care about my feelings, not some random.
But I'm not talking to you.
Doesn't matter. I'm right next to you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Stop saying the thing you say.
I cannot.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
I don't think it's the one thing I thoroughly enjoy doing in life is just fucking with other people on the internet.
Do that when I'm not home, like all day today. Then when I get home,
I was in a podcast this morning.
All I listen to is you.
I was in a podcast, and when I got done, I took a shower, and then you were home. I was like, well, Can't say any dumb shit online, apparently. But the one thing that got someone going, really going, I said, I'm a lieutenant corporal in the Army.
I heard that, and you were driving me nuts.
That guy lost his fucking mind.
If I could, like, selectively go deaf for periods of time, I would choose.
Mm-hmm.
I would choose a way for it to detect your stupid bullshit, just to make my ears automatically go mute.
Mm-hmm. We need
every time you said stupid shit.
You need better headphones.
I know, but we don't have money.
That's facts.
So
actually,
sucks.
I wonder if my A40 still works. They might. I still got them. I have the little mix amp. I don't know if I have the cable though. Probably somewhere.
I mean, every pair of headphones that you've gotten because your other ones break. So I'm gonna say, even if you do have them, they're broken. So we shouldn't have them.
We'll try it.
No, Joe, they're broken. Like,
I don't think they are.
Then why would you have ever replaced them?
I think they were just
I'd love to hear your answer.
I don't know. Something must have happened. Maybe
they break.
I don't know.
I very distinctly remember every time you need to get a pair of new headphones, something about them breaks. That is exactly why. It's never been for like a genuine upgrade.
Nothing physically broke. This might have been it for a genuine upgrade.
But like your charger stops working, or one of the headphones goes out, or something wonky happens. Some static is in one of them or something, or everyone's really quiet. I've been with you for every single pair of headphones, well, so I know the process.
I'll take a listen to them, and we'll see.
Oh my gosh. If they are broken, just throw them away.
I will.
Okay.
But I actually kept them.
You have a hard time throwing stuff like that away. So
I would have thrown this away, though. Maybe not. I don't know. They're nice headphones.
Exactly. Because you and I have the same attachment issues. So we have to like let them sit and really wither away and to make themselves decrepit before we throw them away.
You know what we have to do? We have to disguise trash cans as things that we store things in.
Oh my god.
And then we just toss them. Like, oh, obviously that was the wrong place. Ah.
That's kind of what our dump bins are supposed to be. Mine has a whole bunch of memories in it though, so mine will get emptied when we get the filing cabinet cleaned out.
We need a bigger filing cabinet for sure though.
Yeah, so that's what we need to save up for.
We can probably just find one. Someone's probably on Facebook Marketplace right now with a filing cabinet for free. I'm not gonna look right now.
No. You love finding that stuff. So
I do.
I'm gonna leave
do it later though.
I'm gonna leave you finding the free filing cabinet.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is an addiction.
Yeah, I can't find anything. My Facebook Marketplace now has just been like super obscure oddities. Like someone took a Ford Escape, painted it magenta metallic pink, and put like 22-inch wheels on it that are like a 1/4 inch thick. And I'm like,
I saw that one.
Why?
I saw that one.
I get a ton of wigs, but not like cosplay wigs.
Not good wigs?
Huh?
Not good ones?
They're like good wigs, but they're like just normal hair colors, like brown.
Oh. Well, I mean, that could be like a cosplay wig.
Not real, like not necessarily. They're not the kinds of wigs that I ever look for. They're like short, shaggy things or something. Or
they're realistic.
Yeah.
They're real wigs for someone who had some sort of hair loss disease.
I guess, but yeah.
Why are you making me the weirdo?
Well, because to me, they're like the lace fronts that.
Oh.
Yeah.
They meant like a proper wig. I'm like, why am I weird for thinking someone with like alopecia?
Because to me, I'm thinking like why would a person with alopecia be getting rid of their wig? Or like, why would a cancer patient be getting rid of their wig, Joe?
Why do you change your haircut? You don't like your hair?
You would still keep the wig.
Would you?
I would think so.
Well, how many wigs could you store in this house right now?
Right now? I could put wig mounts all along our ceiling.
But would you? How many wigs would you start tossing wigs?
If it was donated to you, you wouldn't turn around and get rid of it.
Maybe they're not donation wigs. Did it look like a donation wig?
No, but you're the one insinuating that it did.
No, I'm not.
You're like, oh, so you know, like the ones that cancer
wigs.
patients.
I never said cancer. First off, I said alopecia.
Oh my god. But yeah, they're lace fronts. So I don't know how any other way. I don't know a non-insensitive way to say, but they're the kinds of wigs that like black women wear, typically.
Oh, a weave.
Yeah, I forgot that word, to be entirely honest.
Too
I
hot.
couldn't think of what the term was. I was like, I know there is a term. I didn't know. Couldn't think of what it was. But yeah, I get weave
well, that's
wigs.
probably why they're just weaves.
Specifically weaves.
I
don't know
so
why.
many of them because you would just throw out a weave.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't.
That's why I was trying to like
1,000 weaves. And if you have 1,000 weaves in your fucking house, you could grow up. 1,000 of them weaves. What are you doing?
Yeah, some might not even make it anymore. But yeah, like right now. Oh dang, I actually have. Oh yeah, none of mine are like also local either.
That's really weird.
Yeah, so like I just went on Marketplace just to see what's here. First one, wig for sale. Big Brother is always listening. It is a white wig with blue ends.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then my third thing is actually a cosplay from Honkai Star Rail, one of the games I play, very adamantly, of one of like the hottest characters. So I was like, wow, I actually have something that I care about. But it's a company, so it's just an ad, not an actual listing. All kind of jewelry pieces, and it's a tub full of body jewelry. That's gross. Please do not sell your body jewelry on Facebook Marketplace. That's gross.
I've definitely seen grosser stuff on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying that there isn't grosser.
I've seen full used sex toys.
That is shameful.
Yeah. That's just like the most wild thing you could put on there. It's like, here's just sex toys. Like new in box. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm not buying sex toys from some stranger on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You're out of your goddamn mind. Oh, man. Well,
I have nothing else to talk about. I keep carrying these podcasts.
Oh my god, this is the second one. What do you mean these podcasts?
There is multiple. There is not a singular.
Well, there's a singular as of this moment, and we are working
No,
on one
I've been talking a vast majority of this this podcast.
We're currently, I won't say vast majority, but yeah, definitely a lot. Definitely a lot. Definitely a lot.
Like 75%.
I'd say 60.
I'd say 75.
I give you 65.
And just for that, I'm going up to 80.
I'm going down to 60. See how that works, bitch? We don't have to agree. I'll just keep going lower. We'll have to agree to disagree.
You can talk your way up here.
I don't know what that means, bro. Okay, you can talk your way down here, bitch.
No, I can't. I can't take back words said.
Yeah, real it. See, I just did.
I hate you.
Let's talk backwards.
You suck.
I'm awesome.
Oh my god, that's the shit I hate.
On Canna Style, I did see a heart-shaped double bong.
I saw that too.
How adorable.
I actually really loved it.
We should get it.
I didn't think you'd want it in neon pink. I was going to see if they ever came out with a white or a black one.
I don't give a shit. For us.
You'd smoke out of a pink bong for me?
Absolutely.
Oh, bet. Bet.
Yeah.
It looks like such a pain in the ass to clean, though.
Yeah,
it is huge.
Have very big like mouth holes.
And the tubes are so narrow, and it's huge.
I know. Yeah. Don't even bother looking it up. They're not gonna. You guys can look it up.
I'm gonna pull it up so I can actually see it myself because
As of recording, it is on Canna style. I think. I actually am not looking
It's-
at it, but
Oh, okay. So
Close
it
found.
isn't as big as I thought it was. I thought it was like twice this size.
oh no, it's not huge. It's big, bigger than mine.
Yeah.
I got a little mini one.
I don't know if I like those mouthpieces though. They're very bulbous. They're very round.
I don't think I like it that much, but it's a cool
It's
enough
not
bong.
my ideal.
It's a neat little guy.
I do really like the bong that they have that is a heart with a knife stabbing through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one.
Or it's a dagger, I guess,
Same
technically,
thing.
but
It's the
a
same
knife.
thing. If anyone ever got that pedantic with me, I'd probably just throw a little hissy fit.
Their anatomically correct bong heart.
Yeah,
Anatomically correct heart.
that
bong.
one's just
I can't talk today.
weird to me.
See, I kind of love it. Just because of the thought of holding it.
That's wild. I don't know why you care to hold a heart.
Hmm.
Oh,
You'd only understand if you were a woman. Holding the cold, dead heart of a man just...
Oh my god. You're psycho. Do you want to hold a heart next year? I can get you a heart.
In a gloved hand.
Pussy. Yeah, I can do that.
You know my sensory issues with my hand.
Mm-hmm. And it is not cold.
Can it be?
I guess you can wait. Just stare at the heart outside the carcass and just look at it until it's cold.
How similar is a deer's heart?
Pretty similar.
Okay.
I think they're about the same size. Ours
Really?
might be a bit bigger, I think. Well, no, ours are only about as big as a fist.
Yeah.
About the same.
Really?
Yeah, ours might be a bit bigger. I have
They're
to
just
look that
such
up.
dense animals.
All muscle.
I know.
Especially
Lots
the
of
old
blood
ones.
supply.
I want to get a nice big 7-year-old. I've seen some 7-year-olds with giant necks. Like necks the size of 2-year-old deers. It's insane. And I did say deers, but it's deers as in the deers. It's
Apostrophe.
yeah. It's an
Apostrophe S.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. I said it the right way.
You just didn't explain it.
Yeah. Well, I did explain it.
Well, yeah.
Just finished. That's fun. That was a good weed though.
That was a
And
very good weed.
I
And I'm
think-
still not any higher than I was at the
Oh,
beginning of
I'm
this
definitely
podcast.
higher.
No.
I've been climbing a bit.
I also hit my vape before this, and I
So you
only
already had a pretty good base.
yeah, and I still didn't get that much higher off of this.
That's weird.
That's just
You
how
didn't
my
smoke as much as I did though.
I know I ran out of water, unfortunately, and I coughed a lot. So
I didn't cough at all.
no,
That's
surprisingly,
crazy. I almost never don't cough. Those are the words. You figure out the order.
many negatives there.
Many of the
Delete
coughs
whatever
and
ones
words.
you want.
I'm not doing a damn thing. Oh, them.
I'm not telling you to delete anything. I'm telling whoever's listening to this.
Now we'll do more.
Oh my god.
We get silly.
I'm so used to seeing people reach and hit a mute button that's what I thought you were about to do.
Nope.
I was like,
cough.
why? Who are you muting?
From work. Because I do have my mute button on my dashboard.
I know. So I'm used to
My screen
seeing
deck.
you do that, and then also at work,
That's really funny.
my coworkers hit their mute buttons. So,
That's funny.
right?
Whoa. That's a big mixer.
Why are you looking at mixers? We have one.
They keep popping up in my marketplace.
Look up a filing cabinet.
I should.
Yeah, you're on it already.
Entertain your family and friends.
Oh god.
Oh, is this a rental? I think it's a rental.
I don't know. You're the one looking at it.
Oh no, they're selling them.
What?
They're selling a whole DJ set for $750. A ton of speakers, a light stand, and a disco ball.
No thanks.
That's crazy. Look at that thing.
Okay.
That's so much.
Yeah, that's overwhelming.
Yeah. We have to get one of these light bars. Not that specifically, but a light bar for in case we go back to that one campground to do a show.
Yep.
So it's well lit.
Yeah.
Looks good. Looks professional.
I did like the aesthetic of those photos, though.
Yeah. Well, I guess there were 2 different campgrounds where it was just dark.
Yeah.
Crazy. I want to get a nice backdrop as well.
I like the second one better than the first one.
Yeah.
That first one where it was just chicken wire.
Dark.
Yeah, you were shoved in a corner.
In a corner on a stormy night.
Overcast.
Yeah, it was storming.
No lights. Anywhere near you.
Yeah, they were on the opposite side
of the stage.
Yeah.
Genius.
Not the stage, of the pavilion. It was wow. Cool.
The other one, at least you had a light above you.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
so even though it was dark, it just caused really cool lighting effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool aesthetic to it.
Those are some
especially because a lot of your other shows that year were very light and bright. Yeah. It was kind of nice to have that
outside in the sun
difference being dark. Give some dynamic. I don't know. That's just my pretentious artistic style, though.
You can't be an artist without being pretentious. There's just no 2 ways about it.
I mean, I would say you're not all that pretentious, so.
But you have to act a little pretentious.
I don't say you're pretentious really at all.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That's weird.
You're analytical, but you're not pretentious.
I mean, analytically pretentious. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, if you were pretentious at all, that's what you would be, technically.
Oh.
But you just lack the pretentious.
Yeah. Because I'm so humble.
I don't know.
Isn't that really just isn't being humble just lacking pretentiousness? Or being pretentious just lacking humbleness?
I mean,
what is pretentious?
Humble is lacking ego.
But isn't pretentiousness just having a big ego?
No.
Really? What's the difference?
Pretentious is being overly complicating in a way of just you're just being pretentious.
It's
you're just doing this kind of for attention. You're not really doing it.
Yeah, it's attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc. than is actually possessed.
Yeah, and that's not really ego.
So
ego can cause it, but it is not in itself ego. And humbleness is lacking ego. So yes, you can say that because of your lack of pretentiousness, you are
more humble.
You are perceived as more humble, but
because you can't be humble.
Because as your wife, I can never call you humble.
No, I don't.
You are the least humble person. But you're not pretentious about it.
Right.
You're kind of just a jerk about it.
Kind of stupid about it.
Like earlier, where you were like, "I'm awesome," and I'm like, "No, you're not."
That was a joke.
I know. But that was also all of high school, so that is why.
But
your freshman, sophomore, and junior year sucked.
I don't think that was the only reason they sucked.
Well, mostly your freshman and sophomore year, because I hated your guts so damn much, because that was your attitude. Unironically, unjokingly.
Yeah.
You were just that guy.
Yeah.
And I hated it. But then you turned it into a joke, and then it became funny.
Look at me.
Because then I made fun of you, and I bullied you.
And then I turned it all around. It was a long con. Yeah. Man. This, do you have your vape?
Not on me. I left it in the bedroom.
I got another Mitten extracts, but it's the Rainbow Z.
Yeah.
This one's so good.
I call that your gay vape. Because it's literally got a rainbow on it, and it looks like if you made Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony into a vape. Because it's that exact same shade of blue.
Blank towel.
What?
Billy has a blank towel. Rachel has a bright towel. John has a gay towel. So funny. That's one of my favorite Ryan Gosling films. The Nice Guys.
I still am not a fan of Ryan Gosling.
I don't know how you could not be a fan of Ryan Gosling.
Like I told you, he just looks like the manliest twink alive.
And you don't like that?
No. Just be a twink. Why are you trying? Either be a man or be a twink. You don't be the perfect mix of two. Stop.
See? Perfect. He's perfect. He nails it. He's so fun. He's cool. He's relatable. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
No, I think he's overrated.
That's crazy take. That's a crazy take.
I'm not saying that he's bad, but I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think he's that great. And
that's
he's
a
like,
wild take.
He's cool. Sure.
That's actually just insane.
I don't know.
That's like all the women that they think the same thing about Ryan Reynolds. Like, I don't see it. Like, crazy. Insane. Women just don't get guys.
I guess because I feel that way about Ryan Gosling, I do understand it with Ryan Reynolds. While I may not agree with it, I understand it. But also, Sky is that way with Ryan Reynolds. So I get it. Just not understanding.
Oh, she doesn't like Ryan?
Reynolds? Yeah, you make fun of her for it. You send her Ryan Reynolds
does she like
memes.
my other Ryan?
I don't know about Gosling, though.
Who doesn't like Gosling besides you? Which is such a crazy.
I was gonna say me.
Such a crazy.
I'll text her right now, bitch.
Yeah, ask Skiles. Ask Skiles. See if she has an opinion on Gosling.
What is your?
He's just so funny.
Opinion on Ryan.
I mean, every time he's on SNL, hilarious. SNL becomes actually funny, which is rare.
Oh jeez.
Nowadays, anyway. It used to be really funny. Well, what are you doing?
I'm taking a Snapchat to Anne.
Oh. Show her where she's gonna be next week.
So wait, what is going on next week?
I said I was just kind of half joking that we could just bring a guest for next week.
I thought you were saying that we were gonna have to, and I was like, why?
I don't think I said that. Okay.
I'm pulling it up.
Oh.
Might have to get a guest for next week. That is your
I'd have
exact
to see the context around it. Well, what was
nothing?
No, I'll remember if I look.
Had to order it, not in stock. Nothing similar.
Oh.
Nothing USB.
Because you said it's gonna be in sometime next week. I was like, oh, then we might have to get a guest for next week, so we can use the mixer. Because my original plan was just to go off the little Scarlett, but I think I figured it out. I was hearing my voice through your mic and not through my mic, and that made everything awful.
That's rough.
Very rough. Oh yeah. All right.
How long have we been recording?
How long do you think?
I want to say an hour.
Do you really want to say?
I want it to be an hour.
Yeah.
Can it be an hour?
Almost.
Is it an hour?
It's pretty close. It's 58 minutes, 57 seconds.
That's close enough.
No,
I'm ready to
keep.
I'm ready to play my video game. You've been home playing video games.
I know.
All afternoon.
Go ahead, start.
Oh my god.
Start playing. That's fine. But yep. So this will be on Patreon tomorrow, Sunday, and then it'll be released to the public on Wednesday. On everywhere you can listen to podcasts. Next week, we have a special guest.
I have no idea.
Who knows? We'll find out.
I don't know.
We won't know.
I don't think any of my people would show up.
We won't know till the day of. But
that's going to probably be a no, because no one on my side is going to want to join, and none of your guys are going to want to that last second.
No.
The only person I can think of is Gabe, and that's if he even wanted to do this.
I don't think he would.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
The only people that would do this would not do it that last minute.
No, I mean, like, we wouldn't know, like, if Anne, for instance, if she said tomorrow, on Monday even, yeah, we wouldn't really know until the moment before we record.
Yeah.
If we would have.
But that's why I even just said she wouldn't.
Who knows?
She would say she would, but she wouldn't.
Yeah. Maybe she will. We'll see. We can ask her.
I so highly doubt it.
Yeah, same. But
she got very excited about it when I brought it up to her, but she also got very excited about Halloween party. So, and we know how that went. So,
bitch didn't show.
So I was like, girl.
And I feel confident that she won't listen past the 10-minute mark to hear us shit talking right now. Go ahead, lay it on.
I'm not shit talking.
Now I am. Where the fuck were you?
But yeah.
Yeah.
But she shows up to all of her family stuff, so like I can't really blame her. Like she was busy.
Maybe we should invite some of her family over. That way she has to show up.
No.
Your family's here.
No.
You better get here. Well, anyway, the Patreon. I mean, it's Mitten Marijuana everywhere.
Yeah, literally everywhere. I don't even remember all of the socials.
We have just go on Linktree. For our Linktree.
Or just look up Mitten Marijuana on your social media of choice. If we are there, we're there. If we're not, we're not.
You can't find us on Facebook.
Oh.
You can't search for us on Facebook. You have to click the link.
Well,
because Facebook has shadow banned us immediately. Yeah. But you can go to linktr.ee/ Mitten spelled Mitten Marijuana. I'm not spelling that much. Marijuana is normal. Mitten,
just Google it.
M-I-T-T-E-N.
You're gonna be on a computer already.
You'll find it.
Google how to spell it.
Yeah, we're there. Patreon's $4.20 a month. Obviously.
How much?
$4.20.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense. You'll get exclusive content. You'll get videos when we start doing videos.
Yep, just haven't thought ahead enough to do those yet.
Yep, we have some more work to do. But yeah, so thanks for.
Ooh. This guy just texted back.
Oh.
To finish this Ryan Gosling.
We definitely should have just held on to finish this. Yeah. What is it?
I honestly have no opinion. He did decent in Barbie, but I can't think of anything else I've seen him in. Why?
Okay, well, let me go Sky.
Oh my god.
Everyone loves Ryan Gosling. Oh my gosh. Thanks, autocorrect, for misspelling it completely.
How do you spell Reynolds?
Reynolds.
Okay. I thought I spelled it that way, but I guess I didn't.
All right. Yeah, so thanks for listening to the second episode. We're gonna deal with this Sky dilemma, and then if there is an update, we'll update you. Anyway, so. Yep.
Sorry, I'm typing a response, and high brain can't talk and type at the same time. So
hilarious.
Yeah, we will see you next week.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll figure out what we're smoking or eating next week.
We're not doing a review next week.
Well, no, I know, but
we're just gonna be.
We're gonna have to introduce it.
Yeah, if we are doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was Apple Tart. It was awesome.
Yep, that was actually definitely one of the best. Try it.
Yeah, my cheekbones are numb.